Like you said before, it's not the science fiction that we used to see on TV. There's a very special part of it that you're going to see tonight. You're going to recognize a lot of things in a show that it's kind of like what I like to call about 15 minutes in the future. There's a lot of things that we are able to build in today's society and with today's technology, except Ethan, the little robot. And basically, he was our little helper, like vessel for the writers to tell the story of the future, to talk about humanity, to talk about a family, to talk about where are we going in the future. You know, imagine if real artificial intelligence happens, like in the show, potentials of misusing it you're opening like completely new Pandora's box with this kind of a new technology, and it's on us to make a decision how we're going to use it. So the show's going to be asking all these questions through the season and hopefully through years to come. Yeah, I guess that's why I'm here, to tell you these things you can't read on the paper, you know, about the show and stuff. But the big plus for me, obviously, that Halle Berry is going to be my co-star and Steven Spielberg is producing. And I didn't know how heavily he's going to be involved in the show. So when he actually showed up on the set and told us that our house that you're going to see in the show is built actually on the same stage that he was shooting the final scene from E.T. when the spaceship is going up in space. We were all like, really? You shot it here? And he was like, yeah, the spaceship was right here, and then, you know, I came here with the camera, you know, kids and everything. So it was really exciting. And he was quite heavily involved in the show from the beginning to the end, and we would see him, you know, at least once a month coming to check it out. So it was really cool. You know? He's one of the directors who skipped the genre so much that you can talk to him about not just sci-fi, but pretty much cinematography in general. Well, like everything in life, there are good sides and bad sides about everything. You know, two sides of the coin. When in Croatia, I was playing Hamlet in National Theatre for 8 years. So we did only 5 shows a month, and the show was running for a long time, really 8 years. So people would ask me, how can you play the same character for 8 years? But you grow with the character. You know, the character is so complicated as Hamlet and so complex, you can always do something new. You know, after a long break of, let's say, 3 or 4 months, I would be in the States doing ER, come back to Croatia, do the Hamlet again. And you would find the new spaces, you would find interesting things to do. Now, speaking the same language. Difference with the TV show, for example, on ER, we've been doing it for 8 years, and the writers were really good, the stories were really good. They actually were able to keep it interesting for you. Now, after a certain amount of time, no matter how great a show is, you start thinking a little bit, oh my God, I need some change. This has been a long time. So that happened in ER after 8 years, but it took 8 years. It was really good writing. So now with the Extant, we just got scratched the surface. It was only 13 episodes per season, did only one, and I would really be looking forward to exploring this character more. So it pretty much depends from project to project, and the writers are the most important people in their respect. Basically, what they're gonna give you to say. In case of Shakespeare, he did a pretty good job.